waiting for a moment in the everyday where the kind of fantastic or the unreal might intrude, knowing that one's main labor as an artist is being prepared for that, leaving oneself open for those kinds of events. And I think it's that particular sort of prompt that still in some way informs me today. Not until college, really, did I start actually taking art classes. So 1920 was probably when I first actually picked up a paintbrush with an eye to making paintings. When you look at something for a while, it completely breaks down. It becomes unstable in the same way that the kind of extraordinary or the beautiful destabilizes something. A simple kind of prolonged contemplation can do that too, to where well, where does this thing begin and this other thing end? Or what I actually thought was red is actually green. Everything in the world walks around with its own kind of self-representation built in. So there's already going to be that kind of tension. It's much easier for me to paint a surface that is kind of variegated than one that is sort of, expansive and blank. I love subtle, kind of earth-toned, graceful art, but it's just not the way I can make it. What you'd like to be and what you really are just not the same thing. Something that kind of occurs when the sun enters a Byzantine sanctuary. One begins to believe that thing it illuminates actually it contains an indwelling light source that is also illuminative. The light ultimately is kind of sourceless, and I think that that's sort of a very religious answer from someone who's not incredibly religious, but I am looking for, I guess, ideally something like that, something sublime in that sense. I know that there's some practices and some kinds of art that demand a sort of absolute presence of the artist in the moment. I guess I don't make those kinds of paintings, so it's less important for me to see something through from beginning to end over the course of a day or a week or whatever. It is about learning how to look carefully. And when you look carefully, things will just necessarily kind of break down. And it's that kind of breaking down that's exciting. And that convergence that necessitates a breaking down, that's exciting.